Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Suvam and you are watching Coder Commune. So this is the continuation of the last video only where we talked about the basics of a stream API in which we took one example of list of integer or list of a string, and where we perform the operations like count, filtration, or the some operations. So now let's talk about that user defined data type, in which in this video we will talk about the user defined data type. On that we will perform the stream operations. So let's get started with that. So first I will create one of that user defined data type. So either you can choose like product or employee or whatever. So I'm going to choose like employee. So I'm going to create one employee class. So employee, and I will choose the few of the fields like private ID, or string name, or then I will choose some kind of salary, maybe private string on salary can be in double, right? So double salary. Okay. And okay, and what if I will choose for department also? So let's write for department, private string department. So these are the four fields which I am trying to create for this employee. So this employee will have ID, name, and the salary, and deploy department. So now I will generate some constructor and the getter and setter. So let's insert some constructor. So first I will create one default constructor, and then I'll create one of that parameterized constructor. Okay, so this is the parameterized constructor. Now I'll choose for like getter and setter. So I'll create one getter and setter for all these fields, and then I'll choose for to a string. So now I'll go and I'll generate one to a string method. Okay, so our user defined data type is ready, like as an employee. Now I'll go to the main class, and here I will perform the stream operation. So before that I'll create one list of employee. Okay, so list of employee, and first import this list. Okay, so here it will be list equal to, so I'm going to use list dot of, and here I will pass that I'll create some objects, employee objects. So I'm going to pass that employee, and here I will pass few of the objects like employee ID, so 101, and the employee name would be maybe the Mr. John, and then we are going to have the salary. So salary may be like 45,000. Okay, and now then department can be have as a IT or the developer or whatever. So I'm going to give a IT department. Okay, and now the same way I'm going to just copy paste few of the objects, dummy objects. Okay, and so just keep comma. Okay, so now I am having IT for 2, and let's rename ID as a 102, and let's ID as a 103, and here I will give the ID as a 102, and let's write the name as the Mr. Mr. Give me guess the name, maybe the Mr. Robot or whatever, and here I will choose one female, maybe Miss Ria or whatever. So let's give the salary as maybe IT department 45,000. Now here I'll give the 55,000, or here I'll give the 35,000. Okay, and so IT, and then here I will write for sales, or maybe manager, or HR. So let's give as a department as a HR. So these are the three employee. Okay, now I'm going to perform some list stream operations. So go write list dot stream. So again we are using the data source, and now I'm going to first I'll write the problem. So what problem are we going to find? So let's create one of the problem. So let's comment, yeah. So let's think about it. So what I will do, I'll just check for maybe mm, the I want to find the employee who is having salary above 40,000 maybe. Okay, so let's write. So list of employee having salary greater than 40,000. Okay, so this is our the first problem. Okay, so now let's write. So list dot stream dot filter. Okay, now I'm going to write here the logic. Okay, so pass the lambda expression, e dot get employee salary. Okay, so salary above 40,000. So 40,000. Okay, now what we need to do, we will map it. So map, and we will map it, and so map to, and now just collect, and here I'll pass the collectors. I will store it to the kind of list, or maybe what I will do, list, and that's it. And here I'll store it somewhere in the list maybe. So just like here, this is the kind of employee, and I'll pass one of the result list maybe. Okay, and I'll just print this resultant. Okay, and now just let's see what output we are going to get. Okay, so let's run it. Let's see what output we are going to get, and we can hope like as 40,000. So as you can see, so we are getting that salary with greater than 40,000. So that is the first one is Mr. John, who is having the salary 45,000, and the next one is the 103 ID Mr. Robot, who is having the salary as a 55,000. And we are not getting this object as the Miss Ria, which is who is having the salary as the 35,000. So okay, so this is the filtration which is working perfectly. And here we can do one more thing. Instead of doing this sort, I'll do just method reference. So let's try this result. Okay, dot for each, and here we will pass that sysort. So system dot out, and the method reference println. Okay, and now we can see what kind of output we will get. We will get the same output, which will come as line by line. So as first line would be the Mr. John, and the second line would be the Mr. Robot. So these two output we should get. Now let's see. Okay, so as you can see, we are getting two objects which is having 45,000 and 55,000. So this is the more better way to view our output. So the first problem is done. Now let's go for another filtration. Maybe this time I will try to check for the IT department. So let's list of employee who is in uh, HR department. Okay, so HR department. Okay, so for that again I'll write that uh, operations, stream operations. So first write list dot stream. Okay, and then the filter part, and here we will, what we will pass, we will pass again the lambda expression. Okay, and here I'm going to pass that employee dot get department. Okay, and department dot equals, maybe dot equals, and here I'll pass that HR department. Okay, and now again I will map it, and now again I will going to I'll just try to for each, I'll apply for each here, and then again the method reference system dot out method reference println. Okay, now again let's check for this, and let's see what kind of, so before this I'm just going to give one more screenshot just for the better view, and here I will write problem 2 as maybe problem 2, or maybe just like this. Okay, now let's run it. So output should come as the Miss Ria only, object of Miss Ria. So let's see. Okay, so as you can see we are getting the HR department object, which is like Miss Ria. So Miss Ria is the only employee who is who belongs to HR department. So these two are for filtration. Now we can go for maybe mm, sorting part, sorting according to the salary maybe. So let's go for sorting. So what I will do, I'll go for, I'll write another problem as the sort the employee based on salary. Okay, so let's go list dot stream dot sorted. Okay, and here we need to pass that comparator. Okay, as comparator dot comparing, and here we will pass that method reference employee, and then based on salary. So method reference salary, and then I'm going to dot collect, I'm going to collect it, and pass to the to list. Okay, and then I'll store it again the somewhere. So let me just copy this part, result, and here I will write sorted list, and again I'll just print it. I'll print sorted list dot for each, not this, for each. Okay, system dot out method reference println. Okay, now again I'll write this sort for better understanding, and I'm just going to copy paste. Okay, and you can make it more dynamic way also, like taking the output inputs from the user consoles, and then you can perform the operations. But for now, just for the example, for the learning purpose, I'm doing this. So you can see the first one is that a list of employee having the salary as greater than 40,000, and the next one is the problem as like employee who belongs to HR department. So these are the output, and then we are having the sorted salary on based on the sorted employee based on their salary. So the first employee, Miss Ria, having the salary as 35,000, then Mr. John having the salary as the 45,000, then the you are having maybe the salary as a 55,000 of the Mr. Robot. So these are all the operations which we performed in this stream API. So I hope you understood it in very well. Like we perform that sorting of employee based on salary, even though we perform some filtration. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope you have enjoyed and understood.